In this video, we talk about starting a YouTube channel right after the bumper. Hi, I'm Eugene Capon, better known as Capon Design. Welcome to my vlog show where I take about 3 to 5 minutes of my day to try to bring you some level of value in a YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about the philosophy behind starting a YouTube channel. Now, I've seen so many people take so much time before ever making their first video because they want to create this entity that becomes worth 1 million subscribers. And here's the thing, those channels did not start out looking the way they ended up by the time they hit 1 million subscribers. I've always considered building a YouTube channel like jumping out of an airplane and building a new plane before you hit the ground. I mean, some people take off right away, some people manage to build it right before they hit the ground, and others, they just crash and burn. And that's okay. Not all YouTube channels are created equal. But the most important part of creating a YouTube channel is trying to build the airplane. Now, there are several aspects of building a successful YouTube channel when you're starting out. And the first part is just to create the content. Now, the first video in this series does look a bit different from the video now. We have a different end card, we have a different beginning bumper, and in a month, it's going to look very much different again. In a year, it's going to look way more polished than it is today. And that's because you will continuously go through and refine the content that you are creating. The second point I want to talk about is not all equipment is going to get you that polished look, especially in the beginning. A lot of people just use their cell phones. People vlog from their cell phones. They do live streams from their cell phones. You don't need an A7 Mark II and the best microphone money can buy to have a great YouTube channel. It really comes down to the content which you are making to give to the audience that will be watching your content. And that brings me to my next topic, communicating with your audience. Make sure to interact with the community around the content that you are making. Now, for instance, I love to go to meetups for the XR community, for the YouTube community here in Seattle. We actually have some amazing meetups. In yesterday's video, I talked about the Seattle YouTube Day at the Living Computer Museum. That is an example of me interacting with the community set around this medium. And wherever you are, you should take time to do just that. By communicating with your community, you are also building your network. This will lead to cross-pollination. Now, anybody who doesn't know what cross-pollination is, it's basically where you and another YouTuber are basically showing up in each other's content as a way of sharing subscribers. Now, your first instinct might be, hey, I'm going to go after the biggest YouTuber I possibly can so I can leverage their audience. Do not do that. Unless you have 1 million subscribers too, I would not go after somebody with 1 million subscribers. If you have 1,000 subscribers, go after a YouTube channel within the same niche that has about 1,000 subscribers. When I cross-pollinate, I always break my time up like this. 50% of the time, I will always go after people with the same subscriber count within a range and same view count and niche. Perfect. The other 50% of the time, I will break up into 25% and 25%. 25% I will hang out with people, with celebrities and basically within my networking group that I know want to help me. The other 25% of the time, I will work with much smaller YouTubers and content creators to help lift them up. I mean, you cannot always be reaching 100% of the time. You have to work within your network and help bring up people in the community because you want people who are bigger than you to do the same for you. So next, editing. Editing can be very time consuming, especially if you've never edited a video before. I suggest getting some raw footage and spend time in whatever editing software you have to really figure out how to do timing, how to do 180 rule, how to do how to make sure everything is cut into like little 3-second sections to keep your audience engaged. Now, the greatest gift to YouTube ever has been the jump cut. I suggest you learn how to do it properly and do it often, especially if you're beginning, because that will help you hide any mistake and move your story forward. When you're starting your very first YouTube channel, I always tell people, plan your first 100 videos. Get out on the Excel spreadsheet, figure out 100 different videos you could be making, and then figure out what your plan of attack as far as releasing and making videos, and try to stick to it. If you can get through making 100 videos and really hone your craft, I know after that you can start building your audience. But do not be one of these people who goes, hey, I made 5 YouTube videos, how come I don't have 1,000 followers? Well, honestly, your content probably isn't that great if you were just starting out. Now, this is not my first YouTube channel. This is probably like my 6th. And I've also worked on YouTube channels that have 1 million subscribers. I have made appearances in YouTube channels that have 5-6 million subscribers. Why doesn't this one have as much? Because this is a brand new channel. And I realize telling you how to start a YouTube channel while this one is still so new might be a little bit misleading. But that actually isn't the case, because this is a brand new channel, but this is not my first YouTube channel. So that's all the time we have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, follow, do all the different things tied to whatever social media platform you are actively watching this on. I'm Eugene Capon, and I will see you in the next video.